Oh, hi. I'm Chip Dornell with a head on the left. And why am I talking like this? Well, I'm glad you asked. Recently, a friend of mine told me that when I discuss my political commentary, I have the tendency of sounding strident. That means shrill. And I said, well, I'll tell you what, I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is when I discuss politics, I'm going to put on this voice. Makes me sound like an old-time, down-home, homespun old white man. And that way, it's less like I'm spouting politics and more like I'm cutting your hair or selling you fresh-baked cookies. See, now I'm not changing my message, just changing the way I talk. Changing my tone. Just like the Republicans after the 2012 election. Remember that? Yeah, they said they had some problems getting their message out. It was the way they delivered their message. Didn't have to change their message, they said. Just had to change their tone. Let's take a look at how that's working.
The incidence of rape and resulting in pregnancy are very low.
They weigh 130 pounds and they've got calves the size of cantaloupes because they're hauling 75 pounds of marijuana across the desert.
Because they cannot control their libido or their reproductive system without the help of the government.
We need 100 more, like Jesse Helms in the U.S. Senate.
Now, my ears don't work the way they used to when I was young, but it sounds to me like that's the same tone as before. Now, come on, Republicans. You're not talking politics. You're cutting hair. You're selling fresh-baked cookies. It's easy. Even I can do it, and I'm going to show you how. Repeal Obamacare. Don't raise the minimum wage. Don't raise the debt ceiling. Shut down the government. Marriage is between a man and a woman. Well, on second thought, maybe you should change your message. And don't forget, my New Age album, Vibrations of a Madman, will be available on iTunes in March.
Hi, this is Reince Priebus, chair of the Republican National Committee, wishing our black friends Happy Black History Month. With the help of technology, we're going to take a look at how the sacrifice of your black heroes embodies the Republican spirit. Just ask Harriet Tubman. I always stood my ground. That's why I support stand your ground laws, baby. Well, what about Martin Luther King? I pity the fool who doesn't like voter ID laws. And Venus Williams, she's that black tennis player girl. Raising the minimum wage keeps inner city girls from achieving their dreams. So many of your black heroes were Republican in so many ways. So why aren't you? Join us, the Republican Party. Your heroes were great. You can be too. And by the way, our symbol's the elephant, also from Africa. Just saying. GOP, GOP, vote GOP, GOP.
Head on the Left is brought to you by booze. Booze. And food stamps, because sometimes people go broke and feel like feeding their kids.